Hello once again, everyone. This is weekly update 8. I got it wrong last week, but then I was quite tired when I recorded that. But I don't know. Not, not too much has happened this week, but there's some important stuff. Analytical narratology was discussing some uh, narratology stuff. It's so long ago. It was the start of the week. It was an interesting lesson when I was doing it, but my mind was just gone. I forgot what I was really doing. I think we touched some more on uh, characters and delivery and stuff. It was interesting. And then something happened in that lesson, which I'll talk about in a little while, which I thought was just through our lecture completely. Like Tuesday and Wednesday didn't really do much. I managed to get some good stuff on there and that I done good. Played that a bit more. I'm fairly certain I'm getting close to the end, but I got stuck on a bit and then I've not played it since then, as usual. But yeah, it's just crazy there. Like one entire mission you're riding a missile. Crazy. And Thursday we had a dev diary handed in, which is like week 600. And the dev diary is basically a development diary for a level in games, engines, and physics. So basically, you put all your ideas down, make sketches, do research into like what you're gonna do for it. And this time we had to make a basic blockout for our level in the Unreal Engine. I managed to just do it all pretty much. I missed a bit out on that blockout by making an entire room. It was fine. Our lecturer quite liked. He was surprised that I actually done so much, like models or rooms for the main building and stuff. But in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to be making that from BSP to static meshes and all that fun stuff. And that's a hand in 27th of April, so it's like a week before all our other handings pretty much. But then we have to have an interview for that as well, so it's like 9 weeks away. It's just like seems, ooh, 9 weeks, we've got plenty of time, but they will just go flying by. So, and I've not even started some of the stuff that I've got to do, so. And Friday, games design was doing spatial flow, which was importing in level design, like certain methods of laying out our levels and stuff, which was quite interesting as well. And then modelling was doing normal maps again, and I got a bit more, done more on my tank. The tank's looking good now. I have to do all the details and the tracks and stuff, but with each following week it'll look better and better and better, whatever. But it was quite good. Obviously, I went out Friday night to Lucky Duck, which was a very fun night, simply because of the special guests we had. There is this thing called Globot. I've obviously put 2 videos up of that. Sorry about the audio. I realised this yesterday because I was standing at the front, quite near where the speakers were, and my camera's not a proper recording camera. It doesn't sound brilliant. That's mainly because, and that's the reason why. Not a brilliant camera and standing too close to the speaker, so that's why it's all like loud. But it's so good because copyright infringement and stuff, so it's can't really. It's a pendulum song for the first one. I'm not sure what the second song was, the second video, but I don't get balls to that. But it was really, really good. It was heroes and villains themed. So I dressed up as the penguin, even though I'm too tall and too skinny to do the penguin properly. But I've got a suit, I've got the top hat, I've got an umbrella, got a monocle. Don't have a cigar though. I had a cigarette thing. But it was still a good costume. I made an effort to do this costume. Obviously, I've done it before, but I quite enjoyed doing the costume because I don't do I try and make an effort each time we do Mucky Duck, but obviously I can't go out and buy a costume every week for it, so some often or not I end up just wearing my Mucky Duck t-shirt. But I actually got a costume for this one because I've done it before and I look good. But as always, there's some dickheads that go to these events. I stupidly let some random guy borrow my hat. I was like, just let me borrow your hat for 2 minutes, Alright, 2 minutes, I'll keep an eye on the hat. He passes it around his friends, when his friends nick it. And I got it back in the end, but it took about half an hour for this guy to give it me back. And it's just like, what's the point? It's just a hat. You can quite easily go to this shop, buy it for a tenner. I mean, obviously didn't buy the hat. It was given to me by my younger brother who bought the hat, and he never really wore it except for one Halloween party. And it's like, and obviously I wear hats quite a lot, but it's like they sort of put it down onto my night because it was like really enjoying it myself, dancing and doing all this, looking at Globot and seeing Mucky Duck the Globot and the stage, and I also got my picture taken with the Globot, and it's like I was really having a good time. It's like, and I usually have a pretty good time at Mucky Duck, but as of late, because I have 2 lectures on the Fridays, I'm usually pretty tired from doing them and all that sort of stuff, so except from, unless when I stayed full time was probably Tommy was, I think, and that was a couple of weeks ago. I managed to stay, well, basically because of this, it's like because of my lectures and stuff, I just wanted, so I stay there until I feel really bummed out and tired, or I've got a headache one time, so or whatever. So I usually leave about 1 to 2 o'clock usually, but I managed to stay until 3, just because I was having a good time with it. And I mean, I'm not like a social person in these events. The music's so loud you have to really shout to be heard. But I've got a couple of friends there, and I sing, some talk to a little bit, and dance with them. But that's basically what I do. I can't get on the dance floor. I'm pretty much the first person on the dance floor. I stay on the dance floor pretty much all night. I sometimes go off, get a drink, though I'm not a big alcoholic drinker. I had 1 drink that night, and that was to start my night off. And that was it. Personally, it's not that I don't enjoy drinking, it's just there's only a couple of alcoholic drinks that to me taste really nice. All the others is just like, you just drink to get drunk, that's like, I've never really done that. It's not something I'm really into. That's just personally how I feel. It's just like, why drink to get drunk to have a good time? You can have a good time with a couple of 1 or 2 drinks, hanging out with mates, having a good time. That's my idea of fun. But and that's it on that front. Well, I've got some other things to talk about. Right, we got our final results for semester 1 this week, which was really good. Games design, I got 15 out of 15, which is like, yes. So that's a incredibly good first. For my motion capture, I got 14 out of 15, so that's stellar first, which is pretty good. For my modelling, I got 11 out of 15, which is a 2-1. And then for my games engines physics, I got 8 out of 15, which is a 2-2. But a 2-1's like a 10, so I was fairly close. I'm gonna try and improve it this time. What else has happened this week? Yeah. Oh yeah, in our analytical narratology lesson where we was doing the stuff that we was doing. Towards the near the end of the lesson, or our fellow lecturer came in and said, "I'm just going to be borrowing your lecture for 5 minutes. If we've got something happen, alright." And maybe there's a student who's having a problem, or whatever. So he goes out for 5 minutes. He comes back in, and it's like his face is just, and something really bad's happened. It's like he couldn't he basically said, right, he tried to pick up, but he just couldn't. He said, right, have a 10 minutes break. So we had a 10 minutes break, and we came back, and basically a student at the school had an accident. Something's happened, and he's completely forgot who he is. Like, no memory of what his name is, anything. All he remembers is that he's studying games design. And our lecturer was just so shocked, and because at my university we are like a big centre for games design. There's obviously other universities in England that do games design. There's a couple where properly catered to do lots of games design stuff. We've got a motion capture suite. We've got a lot of computers and stuff here in Stafford. So we were one of the first universities to start running a games design course and stuff. So there's a ton of students. There's about 200 to 300 people on my course, in total. And this guy was the second year, but still imagine there about 200 people in second year, and this one guy comes in, it's like he couldn't recognize him because they teach so many people behind, and it just threw him for a loop. So basically after the 10 minute break we did another 10 minutes, and then the end of the lesson. Our homework this week was to write. That was it. We was doing non-narrative games. So basically games with no stories, like Pac-Man or Tetris and stuff like that. And we was told to write a story for one of these games, which I did Minecraft, because Minecraft doesn't really have a story in it. You basically could start and you just went to do whatever. But that was that. And yes, I've been having problems with the internet lately because the Stoke campus, where all our servers are for the internet, the proxy server has gone down or it's broken or whatever. Now I'm having problems with it. So I've not been able to get on Skype, Spotify, iTunes Store, Minecraft or anything. I've got Skype working again now. I've got some help from a friend, but I still have the other programs probably still won't be working. So I'm glad about Skype because I use it for connecting my family. But it's really annoying. It's just because we probably have more computers here than in Stoke. We really should have our own servers, maybe one here to manage, but we obviously don't. But oh well. Yes, I've pre-ordered Mass Effect 3 now. Really looking forward to that next week. But it's costing me 70 quid because I'm getting the collector's edition just because there's not stuff in it. I really enjoy Mass Effect. Anyway, that's it for my weekly update. This has run quite a long time now.